will see the non-clinical drug development plan. In this module, we are going to see what are all the various steps to be followed for the non-clinical drug development. This presentation outlines a general non-clinical development plan for a drug candidate covering a preclinical study requirements, regulatory considerations, risk assessment, and suggested timelines and milestones. This plan is adaptable to various types of drug candidates and can be adjusted based on the drug specific characteristics. Next, we will move on to the preclinical study requirements. In preclinical study requirements, we have been categorized this preclinical study requirements into three different categories: toxicology studies, pharmacokinetic and ADME studies, pharmacodynamic studies. In a toxicology studies, we will see that we'll see different types of toxicities that we come across in a toxicology studies: acute toxicity, subchronic toxicity, chronic toxicity, genotoxicity, carcinogenicity, reproductive and developmental toxicity, and immunotoxicity. Next, when we see this pharmacokinetic and ADME studies, we will study about absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and toxicokinetics. In pharmacodynamic studies, we will study about in vitro efficacy, in vivo efficacy, and dose responsive studies. And next we will see this ICH guidelines, which is International Conference on Harmonization for Technical Requirements for Pharmaceuticals for Human Use. It sets out the global standards for the non-clinical development. Regulatory submission is preclinical data are compiled into IND, which is suitable for the FDA, or clinical trial application CTA for EMA, and request approval to begin to human clinical trials. In a third important consideration according to regulatory guidelines is safety pharmacology. Safety pharmacology studies are critical for evaluating the drug potential for adverse effects on the major physiological systems. And environmental impact assessment. Regulatory agencies may require environmental risk assessment to evaluate the potential environmental impact of the drug. And finally, the risk assessment and mitigation strategies. The risk assessment and mitigation strategies involved are safety risk, efficacy risk, pharmacokinetic risk, and regulatory risk. In a safety risk, we are going to study about is there any differences of safety we come across for the drug, and efficacy and pharmacokinetics also. And this is about the complete non-clinical drug development plan.